I just want to start off, I know I'm a journalist, and if I mumble, I'm not drunk yet. I had my wisdom teeth removed a few days ago, and the only bit of wisdom that came out of the whole thing is that it hurts a hell of a lot. But what I wanted to talk to you about is the digital divide. We hear about, yes, we're a newspaper, and we've got a website, and there's new media, and there's multimedia, and there's this and that, and all the other. But, and then you hear the people saying, oh, but there's this digital divide. My only question is, what digital divide? As Robin said, I'm the publishing editor. I'm the poor sod that sits around a huge big table at the burger where all the news flows in. I need to coordinate what's printed online, what goes into video, audio, photo galleries, and what makes it into print, and keep track of that, almost like a flight controller. And basically what I want to say is that there isn't a digital divide anymore, because technology has changed our lives. We each use it every single day. When I started out in journalism 15 years ago, there was no such thing as email. Now I've got 7 email boxes that I need to run. And I just, for interest's sake, before this, I did a calculation on how many emails we receive every single day. That includes SMSs and blog comments and news and press releases, etc. 2,000 a day on average, which it does tend to get a little much. But still, I can't live without that technology. I was invited to speak at this conference by Facebook. I met Robin and Eric that spoke earlier. We were Facebook friends before I met them in person. So it has changed our lives quite a lot. Twitter, blogs, Mixit, and we all ask, where is the future going? We've got newspapers, the circulation is declining. It's getting smaller and smaller, the amount of space that we've got to publish in. And then we've got all these new things that people use, but it's not making money. So where's this going to take us in future? It's going to change a hell of a lot. Don't ask me to explain this, though. There are 3 kinds of journalists: those who can count and those who can't. But at the moment, for ADSL, we're looking at download speeds of 4 megabytes per second. If you're on 3G, 7.2 megabytes per second, that's the average that you get now in terms of download. Next year, it'll be 40 times faster with the CCOM cable and NeoTel coming in. 2030, 200 times faster than what we're used to now. So people are going to start using the internet more, but they're not going to start using print less. And that changes the environment in which you work. The effects of this will be, and I'm just going to run through this very quickly. And please, this is not a presentation, this is a conversation. So if you need to stop me at any time and ask questions, or tell me no, don't tell me I'm boring. But please feel free to ask. But costs will decrease. Caps, as we know it now, will become an absurd notion. Video and TV via the internet it's already a possibility. By 2018, high definition television streaming will be a reality in South Africa. And the pace of innovation will drastically accelerate. And then the pace of change at the media will accelerate. And while preparing this talk, I spent 10 years on the other side of the fence working in marketing and PR. And I thought, what am I going to say? But back when I first started, I worked, I'm not going to name my agent yet, but I worked for someone. Started out as a communications consultant for them. And we had 3 ladies back then, full-time employed with rulers, literally measuring the column centimeters that we got in the newspaper. And all of a sudden, Bill back then changed the width of their columns from 9 inches to 12 inches. So all of a sudden, the column centimeters got less, but the columns got wider, and I was so upset. And I said to him, okay, so you've got to change the way in which you measure these things, because I'm not making my targets. And then I sat back and I said, no, let me rather show you a little snapshot of how the media works now. Die Burger started off as the first multimedia newspaper in the country. Yes, we're a 90-year-old publication, but we're at the forefront of what's happening digitally. We were the Afrikaanse woord is mooi, so broeikas for what's happening. And our colleagues at the Financial Times and at the Guardian use exactly the same stuff. We helped develop the way in which we work now. And for journalists, the thing is that now I hear a lot of people saying that newspapers are dead, and PR people saying, oh, newspapers are dead, I'm not really interested anymore. We'll go TV, we'll go radio. It's only one word to describe that, and that's naive. It is the same way in which radio was not replaced by TV, and TV was not replaced by videos and DVDs. The internet's not going to replace print. It's going to work together with them. So it's adding another channel to getting your message from your clients out to the readers. What is true is that the days of single channel publishing is over. You cannot target either print or radio or TV or the internet. And the era of single-skill journalism, and I put in there PR as well, is forever over. If you do not have the skills to cater for print, for radio, for television, and for online, you are obsolete. The journalists walking onto my editorial floor at this stage, if they cannot write 20 coherent words for a mobile breaking news alert, they cannot update the story throughout the course of the day and come up with a new angle for tomorrow's newspaper. I don't want them on my floor, because then they cannot do the job.